You mentioned that one of the lessons you learned was that it takes time. How much time did it take from, say, from massage table to here sitting in a branch that has recently opened?
Okay, it's taken 10 years, okay, but the first 4 or 5 years, what we call them the dark days. So that was really tough. We struggled through that, you know. We couldn't get people to franchise the concept. We always wanted to franchise. That was the idea from the outset. But we eventually had to open 22 company-owned stores before we got our first franchisee in 2009. So those 4 or 5 years and all the learnings and the lessons that came along, that was tough. There were times, quite frankly, when I thought, you know, this is not going to survive, and we were pretty much looking over the precipice there.
So how did you initially start the business of Sorbet?
We had to learn the business. I had a couple of people. In fact, that massage therapist became a partner of mine because she taught me about the industry. And we had to learn the business. So we went out and bought some independently owned salons. And we took about 9 months, 10 months of, I think there were 4 or 5 that we bought. And it took us about 9, 10 months to learn the business and then to start rebranding. And we came up with the concept of Sorbet, rebranded all the stores, and in August 2005, we launched the brand with 6 company-owned stores. And that's how we started, and then we tried to franchise, but you can't franchise when you don't have credibility, you know. We were still, people thought we were an ice cream parlor for quite a while, and the landlord said, you know, they've already got a Milky Way, why would they want to put a Sorbet in, you know, those type of things, and so it was quite frustrating. And we just had to plod on and keep opening these stores until finally, in 2009, someone came along and said, okay, I'd like to buy a franchise.
So how many stores then did you own before you franchised? 20 odd?
22, yeah.
22. Did you at any stage then feel it's not going to franchise and that would be the sum total of the business?
I wouldn't say at any stage, I would say at every stage. We were just about to give up, quite honestly, because we couldn't afford it. I had to fund this business myself. Nobody in their right mind was going to give this old man a business, you know, a business loan who was trying to build a beauty industry business. So it was just crazy. The banks laughed at us, and I had to do it myself. Fortunately, I had some money from the previous sale of our business to Edcon, and I kept pumping there, but eventually I ran out, and I thought, well, this is it. It's the end. So it came pretty close, I must be honest.